Good morning. As promised, I will be sharing the parable of Jesus Christ every weekend. And today I want to speak about the parable of the Pharisees and the tax collector. This parable was told in order to warn or challenge those people who take pride on themselves. Or in other words, Jesus tells this parable in order to inform the dangers of having a spiritual pride. We can see in this parable, two men went up to the temple, a Pharisee and a tax collector. We can see two different type of prayer, how the Pharisee prayed and the tax collector prayed. The Pharisees comparatively prayed in front of the tax collector, thanking God and praising himself for what he have done and what he have achieved. I fast twice a week and I give tenth of everything that I have. See, and he even mentioned him, I am not like this man, tax collector. This is the kind of prayer that the Pharisees prayed. And let's see how the tax collector prayed. The tax collector could not even, look up, and he was even refused to come closer, and he beat his breast and prayed to God. Beating his breast implies his remorseful feeling, his frustration before God, and he prayed to God, saying that, Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner. I am not worthy to even pray to you. He humbled, he stood down and prayed to God. So you see two different kind of prayer. One prayer is full of pride, taking pride on himself. The other praise full of humility. He humbled before God and prayed to God. He could recognize his weakness, his shortcoming, and his sinful nature. But the others, he took pride on himself, what he have done. As mentioned, this parable was told to warn about the dangers of spiritual pride. Let's see some of the characteristic of spiritual pride. These people consider themselves to be righteous, thinking that they have done so much for God, thinking that their work will justify them. They are very confident in their own righteousness. Secondly, these people are very good to compare with others. The Pharisee stood on a temple and prayed a very comparative prayer. He compared with the man, the tax collector. He was very confident that he fasts twice a week, he gives tenth of everything that he have, thinking that he is justified by what he has done. Thirdly, the Pharisees did not have time to love the tax collector while judging him. You see, Christianity is not about what we have done. The Pharisees did not have love in his heart. Christianity is all about love. Christianity is all about mercy, compassion, kindness, generous. But the Pharisees, while praising himself, while exaggerating himself, he did not have time to love his neighbor. Christianity is about humility. Christianity is about our attitude before God. You see how the tax collector prayed. He humbled down to the earth. He could not even look up to the heaven and pray to God. God, have mercy on me, a sinner. I am not worthy to be a servant. Please have mercy on me. Who was justified in this prayer? Obviously, the tax collector went back justified. Matthew 5:3 talks about poor in spirit. We have to be humble. What kind of poor is it? It's a begging poor. We have to be destitute before God. We have to be destitute in our spirit. We have to empty ourselves and rely on God. You see, the tax collector was so mournful, so frustrating. He understood himself, his nature. He beat his breast and prayed to God. Matthew 5:4 talks about those people who are blessed. Blessed are those who are mourn, for they will be comforted. You see, the tax collector was comforted. Friends, Christianity is not about how good we are in going to the church, in singing, in preaching, or everything that we do. It is about our attitude before God. It is about humility. It is about complete surrender to God. God will do the rest. Christ has died for you. Christ has taken all of our sins. Christ agreed to exchange our sins and his righteousness. So our work is to accept him, surrender before him, to empty ourselves, to humble and accept him. And Christ will start to work in our life. Christ will start to transform our life, and we will start to see the fruit. So let us not have the quality of that Pharisees who pray thankfully about himself, about what he have done and achieved. But let us take the path of the tax collector who humbled and prayed to God, in who are justified. God bless you.